starting to make this a very wrong habit. A lot of people on the road this early in the morning. It's 3:33. I'm on the road. Yeah. Most people on the road. This is interesting. It's a back road. It's crazy. Yeah. Doing the video, doing the routine thing. Be honest with you, some days you just got to get through. That's how I'm looking at this week right here. It was a weird week. You just got to get through it. And one thing for sure is revert back to your plans and your planner and things that was supposed to get done this week. And I realized that yesterday I feel like I didn't get as much done as I wanted to get done for the business this so far. I know it was only Thursday, but I'm like, Wednesday night I was like, I feel like I'm dropping the ball in the business stuff. I want us to be a little further along than we are. I want us to, get further along than where we are. And I think I need to start pushing some stuff, because I'm seeing it. Like, we're not Monday through Wednesday, like, is really just family time work. I'm realizing that, especially in the afternoons. Thursday, Friday, Saturday is where we get a lot of our work done. Thursday afternoon, Friday, Saturday is where a lot of the business stuff gets done and taken care of. And I'm going to have to just use those focal points, because Sunday is a prep day, getting everything back right, preparing for the week. So, understanding your schedule, understanding your parameters, understanding what's going on, understanding what you need from your personnel, understanding what you need from other people to make this work. Yeah. So, yeah, just gotta get it done. You gotta figure it out. That's the biggest thing, is figuring it out. Like, we can't stop figuring it out. You gotta keep tweaking it, gotta keep moving it, gotta keep twisting it, trying to figure things out. So, yeah. Gotta figure out this personnel thing, gotta figure out why we're not pulling in more customers. Yeah, we gotta figure it out. That's my thing right for today. When you're going through like a slumpish, like you feel like you're not having the success you need to have, you feel like you're not hitting the milestones you want to hit, it's time to start figuring things out. Like, hey, what do we need to adjust? What do we know? What is our goal? Why aren't we hitting it? And got some deer running across this morning. Look at them go. I don't know if... Nope, they're gone. I didn't flip it quick enough. But it came from here, went to there. Yep. Anyways, might get a chance to see some more, and I'll be quicker with the trigger. Woo! Yeah. So, that's one thing. I think that's the gist of it. I think that's... Don't blame anyone else. Don't try to like pinpoint people. Like, take the personal piece out of it and look at it as, I was had to say, like, sorry to say, it's like ones and zeros. Like, be very analytical with it. Like, hey, what is my expectation for my crew? What is my expectation for myself? What is my expectation for our marketing systems? What is my expectation for our admin systems? What is my expectation for our operation systems? And then, hey, are we meeting those expectations? Take the person out of it and saying, are we meeting these expectations? If we're not, where are we missing those marks? If we're missing those marks in the personnel spot, then dig into that personnel, but don't keep it non-personal. Understand their characteristics, understand their traits, understand what they're giving you. And what they're giving you this, XYZ, then you say, hey, I realized, I may not have expressed my expectations as thoroughly as needed, even to yourself, you may not have expressed your expectations or thought about your expectations or thought through your expectations as thoroughly as needed, but you know your results you want and your results you aren't getting. So then dive deep into it. What are your expectations? What expectations need to be met or need to be maintained or need to be a routine to get you to your milestones and get you to your goals? Write them down, put them in order, and then explain them to the people who aren't meeting them. So that means if you're not meeting them, explain them to yourself. If your crew not meeting them, explain it to your crew. And then coach them through it. Coach yourself through it. All right, this is what I need to do on a regular basis. Put things in place. And then bring in the, hey, this is what we need, and this is why we need it, and this is what we expect to do, and this is why we expect you to do it. And then if you don't, these are the consequences. If you do, these are the rewards, or consequences is, good or bad. So these are the consequences good ways, it's consequences bad way. Like either way you get a consequence, good or bad. And like let it out to them, hey, you're grown people. You understand this. You have a choice. Up until now, we're not getting where we want. And the thing about it is, if it's a crew, make sure you understand, like, hey, I want what you want. If you want to get paid, consistently get paid, if you want to consistently grow in income, then you have to do these things to make sure the business stays up afloat. If not, then we have to find someone else who's willing to do that and who's willing to make the money. And so that's the conversations that I believe I have to have with some people already. That's one spot of it. Look at this, got little pops raccoons. I didn't flip it quick enough. I'm sitting here looking at them. But yeah. And then with yourself, like, really, like, to me, what I'm doing wrong is, I know what I'm doing wrong. Justin, you gotta stay in your agenda each week, daily. Look at your agenda throughout the day. That's one of my habits that I'm not doing. Because that keeps me grounded. That keeps me understanding, like, all right, this is what I have. This is what I have to do. These are the things I need to get done. And I need to see that agenda early in the morning. So my mind is already set. Like, all right, these are your goals of the day. And that's one thing I get done. Like, I got to get back to that, get back in the lab. Matter of fact, today, I'm going to write down my schedule for this weekend and go ahead and start prepping for next week. That's today's goal. Go ahead and just today, get it done. That's what's going to happen. Simple as that. So, yeah. That's what we're doing, because I'm failing on that. I need to be up on my game, be up on what I'm supposed to be getting done, so that I can go ahead and get back out in the field. With that being said, I'm probably gonna pull away. I'm not gonna go down tomorrow. I'm thinking all this out loud. This is just things you gotta figure it out. You gotta adjust. You gotta trust people around you, and if you have people around you and say, hey, I need you at least, I need at least get a B+ effort out of you right now. Once you get some foundational stuff set back up, we can get back out there and we'll work towards that A+. I need at least a B+ effort out of you. That's some things you just gotta say. Certain sections of your business, certain sections of your life, you just gotta accept. If C is okay right now, then C. But if B is what you need right now, is B. Just accept that from now. It won't be perfect, and focus on the points that you need to get everything else perfect. And that's the part of figuring it out. Like, say there's 5 sections in your life, right? I'm not gonna name examples. It's 5 sections. You get all the 5 sections to C level. That's adequate. That's enough right now. And there's one section you need to bring to A. That one section you bring to A will essentially bring everything else to a B, and then you can get back and start pulling everything else to A. That's figuring out. You got to be okay with not being perfect in some areas to get that one thing that you know that's going to affect everything else. Figuring out. But that's my thing. Getting out here. Hey, in life, in business, family, whatever. We got to work on just figuring it out. Don't sit here and do the blame game. Don't sit here and do like try to point fingers on other things and experiences and environments. I understand all that. That's well and good. That's true. The thing about excuses is a lot of it's factual. A lot of things that do go against you. A lot of things will hinder you. A lot of things, and that's life. But what are you gonna do to get around it? What are you gonna do to figure it out? Because they ain't gonna stop trying to stop you. So, hey, that's all. I know it's a thought process, but yeah, that's what's going on in my mind. Hopefully that brings some clarity, or brings some questions, or brings something to your mind when you see this and say, hey, he's got something. Or I don't agree with that, but I can see some angles from that. That's all it is. Anyways, as always, love others, and most importantly, love yourself. Love yourself enough to start working on figuring it out. Don't just sit here and be innocent bystander. Don't be proactive. Get out there. Get in front of things. Peace.